If you're thinking about buying a home, one of the first forms you're going to see from your realtor is a broker disclosure form. I'm Bunny Terry, and I'm a realtor in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, it might not look exciting and it might not sound exciting to hear about, but this is one of the most important forms that you're going to see before you ever begin a transaction. Because this form outlines exactly what your realtor is going to do for you and what they're legally bound to do. Because this form outlines exactly what your realtor owes you and what they're legally required to do for you in a transaction. So let's break it down in plain English. When you start working with a licensed realtor, state law requires that we follow a specific set of instructions. These duties aren't optional. They're built into every real estate relationship, and they're designed to take care of you, the consumer. First, I owe you honesty, reasonable care, and professional conduct at all times. That means I'll always tell you the truth about what I see in the market. And I'm going to guide you through each step with care, and I'm always going to act with integrity. Second, I'm required, of course, to follow all fair housing and anti-discriminatory laws. Every buyer deserves to be treated exactly the same, no matter who they are or where they're from. That's the law, and that's also a core value of how I do business. Next comes disclosure. If I know something important or even derogatory about a property or a transaction, something that could affect you personally and your decision, I have to tell you. That might include structural issues, title concerns, or even a seller's ability to close a deal. And if I have any potential conflicts of interest, for example, if I also represent the seller, I have to fully disclose that and get your signature on the document that says you understand. Once you decide to work with me directly as a buyer's broker, there are just a few other duties that I owe you that I need to tell you about. I'm going to help you complete this transaction from start to finish. And that means from the moment we look at the property and write an offer through inspections all the way to closing. And if we ever encounter anything outside my expertise, say a legal issue or a structural issue, I'm going to refer you to a professional and I'm going to tell you what I don't know. That's one of the most important things that a realtor can do for you is be really clear that they don't have all the answers, but they do know the people that do know all the answers. Another important part of this document is confidentiality. I can't tell a seller what you can afford to pay. I can't disclose to anybody what your financial condition is. I'm actually not even supposed to say why you're thinking about moving. So until you tell me that I can share something confidential about you, I owe you total confidentiality. When you see the broker duties form come through your inbox, and you're likely going to see it on top of a purchase agreement or on top of the buyer broker agreement, don't think this is just another boring form that I don't have to pay attention to. I want you to think of this 3-page form as a written promise, a promise that your realtor is going to do what they're required to do by law to make sure that your needs are all met. Because buying a home in New Mexico should feel exciting instead of confusing. I'm Bunny Terry with Real Broker here in Santa Fe, and if you ever have any questions about this particular form or any others, feel free to get in touch with me. Even if I'm not representing you, I'm always happy to help you understand New Mexico Association of Realtor forms.